Okay, so this one we all love to do, which is to change the background of an image. Let's get into it. So for ease, I've got a demonstration image here, and I've also got a background. Let's select the background to see what that looks like. Yeah. So what we're going to do is place our dog into that background, or place that background behind our dog. Let's see how we can get it done. First, we move up to the menu to the left and select our quick selection tool, which looks sort of like the pen or marker. If we long click on it, notice there are some other options. To start with, let's use the quick selection tool. Yeah. Once we've done that, there's a dot up here. This basically tells us what size our pencil or pen is going to be. Let's start with 40. You can just move the size slider over to the right. And 40 should be good. Oh, if I can get 40. Finally. Okay, great. So we now have 40. And what we're going to do with this quick selection tool is to draw a border around the dog, so we can let Photoshop know this is the part of the image we'd like to keep, and switch everything else out for our background that's below. Okay, so let's just start drawing around our dog. Okay, and if you make a mistake, you can use Ctrl-Z to undo the selection you've made, or go up to the menu and edit and click on do selection. Alright, I'm going to start again because I've already made a mistake on study hands. Alright, so that looks a bit better. Just need to get the hat in, get this ear. Alright, and that looks okay. Now notice it's almost perfect, except for this little green bit I've got here. And I'll show you a quick trick that you can use if that happens to you. So we go back up to the menu, and you can see the third pen in this little set. If we hover over it, it actually says something. It should say, okay, let's click on it. All right, there we go. Subtract from selection. So it's sort of like an eraser for our selection. So if I select that option, I'm going to try and remove that little green area that I've selected. How cool is that? And this little bit here, right? Almost. Notice this area is a bit jagged and we've gone into the hat of the dog, but let's leave it like that for now. All right? The next thing I'll need you to do is to go over to the menu to the right, make sure the dog layer is selected, and simply click Add Layer Mask, which is this icon here that looks a bit like a camera. And that's it. How cool was that? Simple as that, magic. And by adding the layer mask, everything other than what we selected, which was our subject, our dog, gets replaced with our background image. This looks pretty good, except for the fact we went a bit into the hat of our dog. So let's see how we can actually make it perfect. I mean, like flawless. Yeah. So let's undo what we've done so far. Undo selection. Undo again. I'm going to start using Ctrl-Z now. It's probably going to be faster. And this time I want you to go again to the quick selection tool to the left, long press, and select Object Selection Tool this time. Not Quick Selection Tool. This time I'd like you to select Object Selection Tool. Once you've done that, I want you to just draw a rectangle over our subject. Boom. Left click when you're done. Leave the software alone and watch it do its magic. Look at that. It's gone ahead and drawn a perfect border for us. And as before, we select our dog layer, click Add Layer Mask, And look at that. Yeah. We've got some green edges, but you can see the potential of the object selection tool as we discussed in a previous video. All right. That's it for now. I hope to see you again in the next video of this series. Bye for now.